Hello and welcome to another segment of Aras Medical Devices Exclusive. In today's segment, we are going to learn more about the staff responsible for medical and laboratory gas engineering infrastructure, the clinical architecture, downstream biomedical and respiratory systems.
Good evening to all. Today we are covering the area for the medical gas system, which is one neglected area. Probably people are thinking that it is very easy, but it is one of the critical, and we want to cover that area. One is giving a training to the medical gas technicians or the people who are handling this medical gas system. We will start from the medical gas system, which is filled in the cylinders. When you go to the hospitals or any other healthcare centers, you will see many cylinders are lying everywhere. That cylinder is having some of the cylinders are empty, some of the cylinders are full, some of them are poisonous, some of them are hazardous, some of them are corrosive. Therefore, there are many precautions to be taken for the cylinder management. When you say cylinder management system, sometimes the cleaners are handling this medical gas system in the hospital. Operation theatre, whenever there is an operation theatre, they wanted to change the cylinders. Whenever they want to change the cylinders, they are always depending on the cleaners. Therefore, that is very important that that cleaner should know what they are bringing to the whenever the doctor is asking for it. Therefore, you first of all, that person who is handling the gas system or a cylinder system, they must be aware what is the pressure in that cylinder, what is the volume in that cylinder, what is the gas inside that cylinder. This should be aware about by the person who is handling this cylinders. This is very important. Therefore, we should give them a training. When we are talking about the training, we have to start from the low level to the engineers. When you talk about the low level, means you have so many staffs are working in the hospitals. Persons should are handling the cylinders because of the cylinder, as we call the porter. Porter need a training. If without having a training, porter cannot handle the gas system. That's why I am repeating the things. One is the cylinder which is having explosive, high pressure is at 2000 psi minimum. That pressure itself we call 150 bar or 230 bar pressure is inside the cylinder, which is you cannot handle or you cannot put your hands. When you are handling the cylinder, you first of all you look at what is the valve connection. The valve connection which I are talking about, there is a non-interchangeable connection is there. There is a pin index connection is there. Bullnose connection is there, screw connection is there. That's why you can see from here, you can see this, what are the type of cylinders, what are the color code is there. That's why we should identify almost 16 gases we are using for the medical application, that all the cylinders are different color, different valve connection, different pressure. The filling pressure is different, working pressure is different. Therefore, we need to give a training for the staffs are working in the medical field or medical gas field. They should give them a training. One, that person should have a energetic person. He must know the language. What are the common language you are using here in the country? Definitely, you should be aware about how to shout the patient that in case of any problems are happening, they should shout and say that explosion is there, or it should not be enter into that places, suffocation is there. All those things, that's the person who is handling the cylinders. Definitely he should be an energetic person, and also he should talk. He should be a language should not be a barrier for that. Therefore, he should speak loudly shout loudly, and therefore we need to use a good person, a healthy person in the cylinder management system. Then we are talking how to connect the cylinders. Same thing, you should know what is the connection of the valve, you should know the connection of the manifold, you should know what is the type of gases we are using. If you are using oxygen to nitrous oxide into air, air into NOx, air into, all those connections, if it is not correct, the patient will die, or our service will be completely interrupted. Therefore, definitely you need to have that training is very important. How we are going to do the training? One is you should give the training for the porters. You should give the training for the, if you are using as a cleaner, you should give them a training. Then the nurses should have the training. She should know or he should know that what is the type of gas we are using. Then you got a designated nurses should have the training for that. Then you should know that what is the gases we are going to give to the patient. The doctor should know that what is the gas and what is the prescription we should give to the nurses, type of gases, how you are going to use it. Anesthetist should know how that we can use that cylinders. Therefore, all this to have a training with authorized person, competent person, and maintenance, and all the engineers should be aware about that also, especially for the biomedical engineers. Thank you very much for that time, and I hope that this will be a good session and everybody should understand the importance of the medical gas system. Thank you very much.
That brings us to the end of this segment of Aras Medical Devices Exclusive. Until we meet next time, this is your host Ansi Harshal signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.